everybody, it's Christian from Triple C Manga Games. So, I have a special episode for you today. We are actually outside at my humble abode. You can see here. I figured why not change a bit of a scenery. I've been back in the States for a few weeks now, and why not? So it's Sunday morning here, July 13th, and I cannot wait to show you what I got the other day in the mail. So, big Dragon Ball fan, obviously, and so there's a really cool stuff here. I know most of the channel does have some Pokemon and comics, that kind of stuff, right? But today, we're going to go over the new Dragon Ball set that I honestly don't know much about. I looked up some things yesterday, couldn't find the details that I was really hoping to find, but there is some cool stuff on eBay about it. So Marissa ended up buying about 5 boxes of what's called the Dragon Ball Super Card Game Fusion World Manga Booster Box 1. See here, Manga Booster Box, and it looks exactly like the comic book, which I'm a huge fan of, by the way. Right there. The artwork is pretty damn good. I've been opening a few boxes, a few packs here and there. This booster box, is about $170. Pretty expensive, but it comes 12 cards per pack, 24 packs. So quite significant. It does say here's 110 total cards, plus 21 types in total on the box set. I'll tell you right now, there are some pretty cool cards I got so far. Check out this nice energy card here. This is an alternate style art. There's a silver and there's a gold. The gold is a little more expensive, but that is pretty cool. You see Goku bound away. You got, that's a nice little alternate here. You got the Bulma and Goku riding on a scooter, right? And then you've got a Yamcha right here with his wolf fang fist, yeah! And then you got, of course, that's Goku hulking out as Azure. And then you had the leader cards. You got Vegeta, Goku, and Majin Buu, right? So, we're gonna take a look and see what else we can get today. So, I figured I'd open a few boxes up, take a look, and go from there. But there's quite a bit of cards. You can see here, tons and tons of cards. That's the backing of the cards there. But it just has this cool manga art style, especially if you like that old Dragon Ball style. You can see right there, just look at that. Beautiful looking. And these are actually English, so these are English. It may look like Japanese, but these are totally English-based cards, right? This is like a farmer power. I'm not really quite sure, but it's pretty cool. So anyways, let's bust these bad boys open. Now, I actually have a hard time busting the back packs open. They're like a thick pack. Look at that. Thick pack. Nice artwork on the front, which is really cool. And then you get the back side here, too. But they call them manga boosters, so let's take a look. They're actually kind of cool. They also have this little lip right here, like the Japanese packs do. I am not very good, so I'm going to open it up like this. Yeah. And, see, that's all I ever get. Marissa seems to think that it's like magic. I don't know what it is. She got the touch. I don't. Oh, we got to rip the packs open. So they do have code cards inside as well. Cool looking code cards, purple and black. So let's take a look what we get. So every pack actually has a hit, which is really cool. And most of the hits are going to be a secret rare. There's some alternate arts, which is pretty cool. But like I said, I don't know the real cool ones you're looking for. I know there's some deep ones out there. So let's just take a look and see what we got. All right. Actually, let me flex this box real quick. I always like to flex the box and make it look like, oh man, I'm presenting myself or having them open the card show or something. I think these probably sell at a card show. See like this? Do the box like that there. And sell them by pack or something. You know, that'd be kind of cool. All right, so, well, we have a nice Videl. We got Androids, 19 and 20. This looks like Cell. Oh, Instant Kamehameha, what up? Suke-san, is that dark black Suke-san? All right, looks like a Cell aspect here. Oh, Instant Transmission. That's after he learns it from Goku, if I'm mistaken. Announcer, you know, from the World Martial Arts Tournament. Woo. And then you got a Strongest Team Up. This is actually one of the more common ones I've seen so far, so it's pretty cool. But you got Piccolo back here, and you got Goku here, flying on Nimbus. That is awesome artwork. That just looks exactly like the comic books. I think it's great. Ooh, there you go. A nice one of Android 18. A very common card as well. You'll see in the bottom corner down here, it'll say C for common. Here's Majin Buu. Good Buu. C UC for uncommon, R for rare, SR for secret rare. There's another rarity as well. Ooh, that's a nice one too. That's Spike. Look at that dark black there. That's pretty cool. You see the Dragon Ball print right there in the front, which is pretty cool. Oh, that's a nice rarity. This is Son Goku doing his Kaioken form. That's a nice rarity. And then the last one is gonna be, oh, okay, this is the SR, I believe. Yes, this is the Dragon Ball SR Vegeta. Look at that. That is so beautiful. Just that artwork. It's exactly like the show where he's getting blasted by whatever he's getting blasted by, and it's killing it, right? And so this is a really, really nice card. I definitely like these style of artwork. It's pretty cool. What I'll do for the sake of this video, I will just, for the lengthwise, I will just sleeve up the rares and the secret rares or any other, and then we'll move on to the next one, right? But that's a really sweet looking card. Anyone that collects Dragon Ball, this is really awesome here. Like I said, I'm not quite sure how to play the game just yet, but I do think there is some good value in these cards, especially for the OG Dragon Ball fan. And mainly those that are looking at like especially this box, the manga side of it is pretty cool. So yeah, I definitely like these cards a lot. I ended up putting full sleeves on them just to make sure I'm outside right now, obviously, right? You can see it's not super sunny, but it is. No, oh, I might have did it well. What? I did it! I did it! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's not perfect though, as you can see. I still gotta rip the top off without damaging the cards. Okay. Let's see where we can go. Probably should rethought this through. My fans are going and the back's flying everywhere. So maybe I just gotta, you know what it is? I need some coffee. So good. Alright. So on back to the uncommons here. You got some Cell Juniors. I think every card is hollow, which I think is awesome. Has a nice little hollow pad in there, like a glossy foil background, which is cool. Cell Junior. Ooh, you got a Majin Buu. This is a Kid Buu. This one's in that ghost form, which is pretty cool. Oh, a Baba. Yeah, Force Teller Baba. That's a pretty neat one. Self-Destruct. That's obviously Cell when he's blowing up. So this is another one of those Japanese style farmer with level 5. You see the Japanese up here. But that's really cool. It just maybe brings it back that nice cool Japanese or Dragon Ball artwork. Alright, is it Dracula Man? Yes, Dracula Man, that's who it is. I think this is definitely a Dragon Ball artwork for sure. Okay, there's Kid Buu, Evil itself, and he's just yelling at it, right? You can see here, just, ah! Okay, again, yeah, the strongest team up. We've seen this multiple times, so this must be a pretty common card when it comes to building your deck sets. I'm not quite sure how to build the deck, so I'll kind of look into it a little more, especially because I have a bunch of them here from this. But I wouldn't mind trying the game out. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, looks like one of the Starfighter. This is the Royal Defense Force's Last Stance. I think this is more like the, yeah, you'll see you got the background here. This is the Cell Games tournament board. Cell smack dab in the middle. If you look real close, I don't know if I can zoom in on the camera here. He looks exactly like Cell. So maybe on the card it's not doing justice. Pretty cool looking there. All right, yeah, Majin Buu Evil, where he's, this is where I believe he absorbs Gohan, Ultra Gohan. So pretty neat. Ooh, that's a pretty nice, that's beautiful. So they do have these nice full art. This is the rare and the color behind it. Now this is the Android 16. That's a beautiful looking card. And then the last one is gonna be, ooh, another one of these here. This is the Azul, the Great Ape Son Goku SR, okay? And you can just see, this is just a nice, beautiful looking card. If you're a fan of the set, or you're a fan of the Dragon Ball manga aspects, it's on point. I don't think they could have done any better. And then the code card, of course. All right, so again, sleeve up the secret. Like I said, I don't know how many secrets are in the set. I think it's 21 plus total. I just really like these cards. They look so good. Like it just, Like I said, I'm not a major fan, but I mean, I'm a huge fan of Dragon Ball, the series stuff, right? You know, but not the game as much. But I say, you know, why not pick them up? Now, some of these secrets are kind of common. Obviously, I have 2 of these Great Apes now, so that's 2. That's pretty common, more common, I should say. So we're really looking to see what else we can get here. I'm just trying to find some alternate arts and see if we can score something big in this box. I think the one we're looking for looks like the picture on the box here, okay, on the pack. So that's what we're looking for. I don't know if there's like a certain color background, gold, black, whatever, silver. There probably is. So once we do a little more, we'll figure that out there. Oh, that's a cool one too. Huge fan of the sand stuff, right? So here you got like a warm greeting. This is Nappa, obviously, from the Saiyan Saga. Yeah, Oolong. Obviously transformed. That's a really cool card, though. Even though it's uncommon, I think it really captures Oolong from Dragon Ball pretty well. Ooh, we got Majin Buu Evil again. There's a different version of him there. Father and son. Love that there, right? So Son Gohan, childhood. You see Son Gohan. This is where he goes Super Saiyan 2, or right before the Cell games. Well, that's neat, too. This is energy absorption. Common, but man, I think it's... Oh, yeah, it's the Majin Buu Saga you see right there. Coming in, taking on, I think that's Gohan. Yeah, it's Gohan right there. Saiyan Man Gohan and taking him down. Oh, that's a nice, pretty one. That's pretty good. You got Cell in the background there with Krillin and Androids 18. That's pretty cool. It's a nice little artwork. Again, with the farmer. All right, this is Bulma's mom. Look at her. She got that 1970s, 60s, 50s hairstyle going on there. Oh, who doesn't love Bulma's mom, right? Silent but deadly. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. This must be our rare card. Majin Buu Good. That is a nice beauty on that color there. That's actually a common card. Oh, okay, never mind. All right, another one of these. A Son Goku, just different. This is right after there. Actually, this is fighting in the hyperbolic chamber. On play, this is a draw 1 card. So that's pretty cool. Oh, that's pretty cool. Piccolo Jr. Look at that. It's I remember this from the Dragon Ball, man. I think it's sweet. So that is the rare card of the set. Piccolo Jr. Demon Clan. And then for our secret rare, ooh, we got a Bibbidi. That's a pretty neat one too. Secret rare, Bibbidi. Definitely has some nice, see that swirl texture, the background up there, right here? It definitely has a nice texture to it. That's really, really cool looking. And then again, of course, the code card. Oh yeah, I like that Bibbidi. That Bibbidi has got some really nice texture to it. Yeah. There's a decent amount of cards in the set. I really like the way some of these cards look, though. Definitely. Let me know your opinion in the comments section, right? I know Dragon Ball isn't a super huge fan when it comes to the games, but I just think like the OG collector, why wouldn't you at least, I don't know, entertain grabbing a few of these and kind of go from there. But this box is huge. I'm probably only maybe like halfway through the box, so you definitely get your money's worth out of cards. I find that sometimes these booster boxes, you just don't get your money's worth out of them, right? And they're not, and honestly, these are all common, or, all hollows, kind of like the Yu-Gi-Oh box is doing now, right? But the artwork's great, if you're that fan. Unlike the Pokemon, like, yeah, you can get a hit here and there, too. You're going to spend upwards of $200 for a booster box these days, which is crazy. So we got 4 more boxes in stock. I might tell Marissa if we can't sell the boxes out, sell them by the pack and see what we can get that way. Pretty neat. All right, here's Poor. If you don't know Poor, it's Yamcha's friend. Ooh, that's a nice Majin Vegeta. Look at that. Ain't sick looking. You see the head up top there? This is the uncommon. But man, that thing always looks badass, right? It just screams, come at me, dude. I got you, bro. So, that's a neat Nappa. I like that one. It's pretty cool. Ooh, okay. Kami, right? Yeah, that's Kami. Scared of all hell. There you go. Ooh, great Saiyan Man. That's a neat little profile photo, I guess you would say. Evil itself again. Screaming. All right, you got an Android 19. Pretty cool. Majin Buu Good again. This is a different one we've seen. Thunder Shock Surprise. And I'm not mistaken, That is, oh man, I think it's when he's Jackie Chun in the World Martial Arts Tournament, I believe, for Master Roshi. I think that's what it looks like there. All right, this is pretty cool. And our Spike, excuse me. All right, Majin Buu. This is our rare. Nice hollow, colorful Majin Buu. And then our secret rare is, oh, Android 18. That's a nice one. You got Red Ribbon Army. It looks like 16 in the background here. 18, you got 17 there. Pretty cool looking card. And then, of course, the code card. I just don't know about the code cards. I don't know if they're relevant to an online game or not for these. But I think some of these secrets are really cool. Even the rare. The way they combine like the black and white from the manga to the color version is pretty cool. I do like some of those. So I gotta figure out how my binder is gonna be laid out now with these box sets here. So let's take a look. Yeah, there'll be some more stuff coming alongside. My household shipment is still not here yet. I was tracking it via AirTag. Last I had was June 26th. It was in California. So it should be pretty close to getting here in Norfolk already. They said it'd be here by July 7th, and July 7th has come and gone. So not here yet. All right, so you got Tri-Beam. That is obviously Tien. Oh, Dr. Zero. That's actually really kind of cool. I mean, yeah, I think that's a really cool style of card. You can see Dro for what he is. There again, another Vegeta looking card again. And now we're going to start to see some of the repeats here. Oh, that's a cool one. I like the instant transmission. I just like these when they have the Japanese artwork up top. It's pretty cool. There he is again, the announcer. Instant Kamehameha. Thunder Shock Technique. Surprise, excuse me. All right, and then Son Goku. Android 19. Oh, that's a pretty cool rare. Artificial full moon. That's where he tosses that out in the Saiyan Saga. Try to get him to be extra advantage. That's just, look at that moon. He's holding there. I think it's just like reflector all can be. I like that two-tone style, which is really cool. And then our secret rare. Oh man, that's gonna be a sweet alternate. Wow. Energy Maker. These Energy Maker cards are sick. Look at that. They are probably one of the top set cards in the set. Just look at that. You can see Bulma up here. You got Gohan, and then you got, yeah, that's definitely Krillin out there. But it's crazy because Bulma didn't look like this when, well, maybe she did in that time period. Actually, you know what this is? This is during the Namek. That's where this is Namek. That's a beautiful looking card. Take a look at that nice full artwork there. Boom. Now with these cards, the backs are different. It's a white back with the Dragon Balls there, and the other one's a black back, right? So these are special looking cards. That card is beautiful. I said it's not a secret rare. It's a E56, and then also it tells you Bandai made in Japan. So that is the maker of the cards. That is really, really cool. Very happy to pull another one of those. So you can definitely tell there are some really neat style of cards in this set. Let's get the next one. So I think we got like 6 packs left, 7 packs left somewhere there. All right. Yeah, Heart of the Cards. Come on, that was pretty cool. I mean, I'd like to get like I don't know. I think they have another rarity above. That would be really neat. Some gold style card maybe. Oh, we can swing something cool. All right, this is something new. Cross arm die. I think that's Nam coming down. Oh, the World Martial Arts Tournament. Ah, takes Goku out. Well, tries to, but definitely fails. All right, that's cool. That's a cell. That's a nice. That is an uncommon. I like that black on white with a little bit extra color with the background there. Was pretty cool. Ooh, that's a cool Majin Evil Blue. I like that one instantly. Yep, boy, that's an uncommon. That is after he absorbs, I believe, Vegito. You can see here with the top looking up. That's pretty sick. If you like that. That might be like an alternate art. That's the only thing I gotta find out. Because some of those alternate, some of those have those, some of those alternate uncommons and rares have the alternate artwork. So it might be that. Dracula Man. Self-destruct. Yakon, that's one from the Dragon Ball series. Instant Kamehameha. Evil Boo Good. Actually, I like that card, it's nice. This is the Ruthless Sorting. Okay, Android 18. And then our rare is, oh, look at that. That's a sweet looking Vegeta. Dark green. I like that background. That's pretty cool. This is from FB04. So what they're doing is sliding these in. They're not quite, yeah, those are some different ones. So like, you'll see FB04. So all these rares, not quite all of them, have inserts from other series. This is FB04, which is really cool. Oh, no way. Holy smokes. That thing is so freaking sick. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It's like an $80 card, man. That thing is so badass. Look at that thing. This is the SCR Star. This is from FB05. So that is really cool. So they've taken some of the secrets and the rares and had inserts from other sets. That is freaking awesome. I like that a lot. Man, that card is beautiful. Look at that. And then, of course, the code card. Wow. That is amazing. I haven't really had a chance to pull any. That card looks dope. And then Dragon Ball actually is embedded down here on the bottom. You can kind of see like right there. That is sick. I actually saw this card last night on eBay. It's going for about $80, so I'm super excited. Man, that is an awesome card to add to my personal collection. Definitely a personal collection card for me. And like I said, the rares are pretty cool too. Wow, that was quite surprising. I'm learning more and more about the box set. Like I said, that's from FB05, which is great. I think I actually have a couple of them, honestly. So, boxes in stock here at the house. But yeah, that's kind of neat. So you get the manga booster, which is like a bunch of new manga style cards you can add to your deck. But then they have those inserts from the previous FBs, which I think is a really, really cool gimmick. That's neat. All right, well, the next one, Big Bang Attack. Ooh, Launch. That's a nice one there. This is the good Launch, I believe, with the blue hair, okay? You get the yellow hair Launch, you better run for your damn life. All right, Andrew 1920, Son Gohan, Hell's Flash. Yeah, that's 16, tossing a bomb or something. That's some bomb. There you go. All right, Yakon again. Nice Majin Buu good. Oh man, what's his name? Bandages. That's right, Bandages from the Dragon Ball series itself. Bulma riding her little thing with Gohan holding on by the tail, or Goku holding by the tail, or the hail, excuse me. Android 20, letting it fly. All right, almost there. This is the rare, right? Symbol. This is this rare for Symbol here. This is from the Dragon Ball series. And then our secret. Ooh, that's a nice Majin Buu Evil there. I'll take that. That is the rare again. There are two rares in this one. Okay. And this one's from SB01. That's pretty cool. SB01. And then again, the code card. I think this is really cool because you bust this box open and then you can get like you have the chance of getting a rare or a secret rare from multiple different sets. Like this, the symbols from FB06. That's pretty cool too. So that is really nice. I think that just adds to the surprise of the box. That's really, really cool. I can't even talk to Marissa about it because I think that's going to be a really big seller for the boxes here. And then I think you get one major hit per box, which obviously is that Son Goku. But to get different secret rares and stuff from other sets is pretty cool. We are down to the last 6 packs. Man. Come on. Try to burn through these last 6 here. I think we got the major hit of the pack, though. So that's why we'll try to burn through them. Oh, that's kind of cool. This is the World Martial Arts Tournament. That's a neat background stage there. That's pretty cool, as you see. All right, Dr. Zero. Some Gohan Youth. Man, what's his name? Tambourine. Saku-san. Hell's Flash. Dracula Man. Majin Buu Good. So they have the two types. They got the common one, which is this one, and then they have the uncommon one, which is the colorful one, which is pretty neat. And, oh, there's a common from SB01. This is Android 18. Thunder Shock. Oh, that's a nice, look at that. Dondo Wave is the rare. FB06, Dondo Wave, nice beautiful color. And then, oh, no way. No way. That card is so sick. But that, I believe that is the alternate art for this card. Look at that thing. That thing is beautiful. Man, you get the all three versions of the Boo. You get the Boo, the evil Boo, and then you get the man, what's his name? Kid Boo. Yeah, you get the evil Boo, Kid Boo, and then the Super Boo. Man, that thing is beautiful. This one here is from SB01. It is an uncommon, but it's an uncommon and it has this star next to it, so it's a alternate art. So here, the stars make alternate art next to the number. So that is really, really cool to kind of see that. So there is multiple hits in this pack. That's awesome. And then code card. All right, code. Wow, that is a cool looking card, man. That is going right to the PC. Even though it's an uncommon, like I said, uncommons have these really nice artworks as well. I don't know the price on this one though, but man, that thing is beautiful. Look at that. So we've gotten some really, really good hits today out of this box. So I would say 170 might be a tad high for the average person in the box, but it's a booster box. You're going to spend a little extra cash on these booster boxes, right? But you get the guaranteed hits, which I think is really cool. So I can't wait to see here. So down to the last 5. Trying to get this under 30 minutes if I can. That's what I haven't seen before too. All right, go back at it. Explosive Wave, Nam again, some Gohan Youth, Saku-san, Booty, Great Saiyaman, Reunion, Majin Buu Pure. That's the first one I've seen that one. That's the thin one where he is super like weird looking thin. Yeah. All right, you got what's her name? Ranfin. Oh, that's a nice turtle. See a couple of these, pretty decent. Oh, that's a cool. I have not seen this one yet. This is the rarity from SB01. This is the Dragon Ball Son Goku Childhood. Look at that. That's a beautiful looking artwork. It's just, it's the epitome of what Dragon Ball is. I love that artwork. And then for our secret, all right, we got Yamcha with his Wolfang Fist. So that's pretty cool too. That is our rare. Rare, I said. Okay, cool. Code card. All right, so we got a rare here. Wolfang Fist Yamcha. Yeah, some of these are just, I just like this manga style artwork for sure. That is definitely one of my favorites. And I think this Gohan or the Goku here just shows you how much. I mean, you can see his house in the background right here, right there where he lived with Gohan, and then of course he turns that into his house with the family and Chi-Chi, everybody else, which is pretty cool. Trying to get these last few packs in here, make some breakfast, enjoy the Sunday. Trying not to get bothered by work as I'm going this. My phone's just like bing, 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 bing. My new job, it's all right. Let's just say that. I would say that retirement can't come soon enough. So 23 months and counting. It's gonna be a long time, believe me. In a military member's life, 23 months is nothing. All right, so here we go. Ooh, we got a nice Kid Krillin. That looks really cool. Majin Buu Evil. Nam. Great Saiyaman. See, all similar. Farmer. Evil. 20. Reunion. Not a good boost. I like that color one better. All right, Android 19. Ooh, that's cool. Majin Buu Kid. The first time I've seen that one. That is the rarity. So he's juiced up like, "Wah." And then our one, oh, there he is, another rare of this one here. I'll take 2 of this Goku. That's pretty cool. And code card. I do like this rare. This is pretty cool. It looks like our big hits are gone. If there's a third hit, man, I think sign me up. So sign me up. But that's cool. 2 alternate arts in the box. And yeah, that's pretty neat. All right. Maybe do Heart of the Cards down to 3 packs to go. Okay, I do like this on these commons. I'm gonna look at that. Son Gohan, that's a really cool one with the colors. Nappa. Majin Buu Evil Purist. Oh, Sleepy Boy Technique. Okay, from Jackie Chun. Kame. Android 18. Energy Absorption. Yeah. Ooh, that's a really cool Vegeta. I do like that Vegeta a lot. That's just, it's different. It's called Wicked Soul. It's the epitome of what Vegeta is when he does his Majin Vegeta stuff there. All right, Spike. With the Spirit. Ooh, okay, that's the rare. That is a Krillin. And then our last one. Ooh, okay, and we got a nice Kid Buu here. Or Majin Buu Kid. Secret rare. And then the code card. So that's a really cool one there too. I do like that. It's just that, just see the texture behind it. It's just really cool. So yeah, they did a really good job on the artwork. I really very, very impressed with some of these here. And like I said, that's from SB01. So it's just neat how they had those insert cards in here. I thought that was pretty cool, honestly. Yeah, you get plenty of cards in this set. Like, so if you were honestly, I think, I'm not saying you could play all your decks from this set, but it looks like you could make a deck just out of the one box. There might be some other cards that you might want to use in here too, but I think it's neat. Oh, that was my dog. The grandfather sat on the dog. Ooh, that's this is a different one. Okay. So this is the, I haven't seen this yet. This is a Majin Buu Uncommon. That's a nice, beautiful color. Like that one a lot. Cell. Kamehameha Full Power. And that is definitely Master Roshi. Instant Kamehameha. Yakin. Self-Destruct. Majin Buu Pure Evil. Bandages. Strongest Team Up. It's been a while. Majin Buu Evil again. Ooh, that's our rare Cell, I believe. Yes, that is our rare. That is Incomplete Cell or Imperfect Cell. And then we got a Cell Junior as another rare right there too, which I hadn't seen this green one yet as well. All right, and then the code card. Oh, yeah. I think those green cards are like the rare ones. At least I've seen a lot of the green ones being rare, but there's still other ones too. Just kind of neat. Yeah, what do you think of these boxes? Do you think we did a good job? Do you think the artwork is great? Please let me know in the comment section. I'd like to hear everyone's opinion about Dragon Ball. I know it's not as popular a game as I'd like it to be, but I think it's just really cool to have something different. This is not Pokemon. It's just not, like the mainstream stuff. So I think it's pretty cool, right? No, not gonna try. All right, and for the last pack, Magic. Let's see here. Last pack, Magic. Ooh, we start out with a nice banger here. It's a leader card, and man, this thing is sweet. Look at this Bulma leader card. That is awesome. Look at that. Just a beautiful full color. You can't beat that. That's pretty dope. I've been sleeving those up too as well. All right, Android 17. Fortune Teller Baba. Videl, okay, got some Videl right there. It's crazy to see how young Hercule looks here. And then when you watch Dragon Ball Super, you're like, Damn, dude. Definitely tell the time lapse is significant. So that's pretty cool. Son Gohan, announcer, energy expansion, Renton. This is the Royal Defense Last Force stand. Majin Buu Evil. All right. This is that's a kind of cool one. That's a rare. Yeah, that's neat. FB06 Bleak Future. That's pretty cool. And the last one is gonna be Chi-Chi. Look at that. Nice. That is a rare card. Chi-Chi with Goku in the back right there. Side by side. Gonna get married. Gonna get married. I just remember, I'm about to get this on Dragon Ball with a series of kids, but Chi-Chi shows up at the World Martial Arts Tournament, and Goku thought getting married was going to have like lunch or something, you know what I mean? And he was like, I didn't know I was supposed to get married. What does that mean? You can tell he was not ready, right? And he was like 16 at the time. But anyways, that's really cool. I do like that one. And then, of course, the code card. Boom. So it looks like we got a couple major hits in this box, which is great. A couple alternate arts. Even the uncommon have alternate arts, which is really, really cool. Inserts from other sets, which I really liked about it. And then you get the leader cards, which are awesome as well. So yeah, this set was really a pleasure to open. I was very happy to do this. And let me know what you think. Do you like this manga style artwork? Are these going to stick? Are they going to be a thing? You know, that's my thing. Is it going to be something? So let me know in the comment section, right? Anyways, Christian out.